There is never a dull moment on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain, and this is no different. Guys, the Repeg proposal has finally been submitted, and this is a signaling proposal. So we're going to be talking about it in this video, going over it in what I would say some decent detail. Obviously, if you guys want the full details, you're going to need to read the Agora post out there. There's way too much to go over in a single video, but nonetheless, we're going to go over the basics, how we are going to walk USTC back up from the 2-cent mark up to a $1 mark. So if you guys are interested in hearing how this Repeg proposal is going to revolutionize the Terra Luna Classic blockchain and hopefully revitalize Terra Luna Classic into what it once was, we're going to be talking about that, and we're also going to be going over another proposal that is passing against my best wishes. But nonetheless, the community has spoken, so if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day. We are growing our portfolios together. Now, look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and a $1 crypto trade is going to get you $5 in free crypto. If you guys want crypto exclusive exchanges where you can buy, sell, trade, short, leverage, all that good stuff, you get KuCoin and Binance down there. Now, KuCoin and Binance, they offer rewards for the more active traders, so the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. But please be aware, if you guys are holding on those exchanges, it is going to be considered a loan to those exchanges. If you want to make it your asset and mitigate the risk of holding on a centralized exchange, you need to be looking into a cold storage or DeFi wallet. Now, guys, there's obviously a lot of proposals floating around out there right now, and I briefly want to touch on one, okay, that we've been discussing a lot over the last couple of days, and then we're going to jump right into this Repeg proposal because it's actually going to take a while to go through and look at it. So the Terra Rebels looks like they will be seeing funding. 64.35% yes votes. More validators are coming in and voting yes following the all nodes decision. 0.17% are abstaining, 26% are no votes, and 9.9% are no with veto votes right now. It's crazy for me to see because their $150,000 spend caused so much hurt to the Terra Luna Classic community. Yet here we are giving them another $37,000 in potential perpetuity. If they continue to meet their landmark, I guess, or benchmarks that All Nodes has set out there, and All Nodes continues to vote yes, these guys are going to continue making full-time salaries for running their computers on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain and whatever else they're doing. So 64+% yes votes right now. It does seem as though the Terra Luna Classic Rebels or the Terra Rebels are going to get funding for Q2. We've got a proposal out there that is brand new. It's got 99.47% yes votes, and we don't even care about the no votes because 99.4% yes votes indicates that those who have voted in the last couple of hours are obviously in mass approval of it, and this is the USTC Repeg. Now, this is not from Duncan. This is, I believe, from Redline Drifter is the name. And it's very similar to what Duncan was proposing in the first place. And then he changed his idea to some arcade and so on. Now, clearly, I am not going to read through this entire proposal. We're going to go through a couple examples. We're going to talk about the pros and cons. And then if you guys have questions down there, you can ask them in the live stream or comments or whatever. So mathematically, how the algorithm works, and it is going to start with a soft peg at the 2.5 cent mark, whatever Terra Luna Classic is, or whatever USTC, is trading at the time. It is going to peg it to that number, and then when it trades below, you're going to be charged a fee to sell. That fee to sell is going to be added into a liquidity pool, and that liquidity pool is going to help, stair-step it back up to that $1 mark. For simplicity of the worked examples, we will use USTC and USD trading pair, and we have a peg of $1. So in this scenario, the seller creates a sell order of $1 or 1 USTC for 95 cents. The buyer pays 95 cents for 1 USTC. Now the seller, because the difference between 95 and $1, it is below the peg, the seller is going to be charged a fee. It is essentially a punishment fee. They are charged the difference, that 5 cents there. So the seller is going to receive 90 USD or 0.90 USD, 90 cents. The remaining 5 cents is going to be sent into a liquidity pool, and the buyer, of course, is paying that 95 cents there. So the protocol receives that 5 cents from the divergence. Now, scenario 2, if it's above a $1 peg, the buyer is going to pay, so let's say that the price is trading at $1.10, the buyer is going to pay $1.10 for it, and the seller is only going to receive $1. So if it is above, there's no way you can make more than the peg if you are the seller. The buyer continues to pay the actual price, and the protocol is the recipient of the difference. The same thing happens to the upside that happens to the downside. The protocol is profitable above or below the peg. Now here's the interesting part. We don't need to go into what happens when you're trading against Bitcoin and so on. But what happens is every trade that is made funds the protocol. And as the protocol is funded, we essentially end up with a stability around the peg mark. We start with 2.5 cents. Of course, people are deterred from selling if it is below 2.5 cents. And people are deterred or incentivized, I guess, to buy below the 2.5 cent mark. And as each peg is reached, they stair step it up so that it continues to fund the protocol and reach those levels around that $1 mark in, I guess, the perfect case or goal scenario. Now, there are 4 stages to this. The oracle's going to need to be examined, the divergence of the protocol launched across all markets at the same time, decentralized and centralized markets. This is the most important part. Now, as the protocol builds collateral from buybacks, they're going to launch a unidirectional swap pool and USTC savings module. So they're going to allow people to stake USTC to encourage less transactions and less selling, and therefore more collateral available for the protocol to work. And here's the most important part. Centralized exchanges have to be on board. That is why this is a signaling proposal. If this proposal passes, the entire intentions is that it signals to the centralized and decentralized exchanges out there that are not on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain. It signals to them that this is what the community wishes to do. If they do not want to add a dynamic fee to their centralized exchange, this proposal is not going to work, and it is not going to go through. If one centralized exchange does not add this fee to their platform, it is not going to be feasible to repeg USTC. So this is asking a lot. It is a major shift in all centralized exchanges. It will be a major shift in all decentralized exchanges, but it could very well stair-step that USTC back up to $1. And even if it doesn't make it to $1, the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem or the Terra Luna Classic blockchain would have a stable coin that they would be able to use even if it was at 1 cent, 2 cents, 10 cents, and so on. The actual value isn't necessarily important. What's important is the stability. If we have a stable ecosystem and we have a stable coin, you then can transfer and trade USTC, Terra Luna Classic, and so on, the same exact way that we were able to do, years ago now, when Terra Luna Classic was thriving and the ecosystem was worth roughly $60 billion. Now, the negatives are that this relies heavily on centralized exchanges agreeing to it. You're going to have a soft peg at the beginning due to the lack of initial capital. And if there isn't sufficient liquidity at peg levels, the price is already depegged, and you decide to sell, you're going to be taxed a very large amount for selling your USTC. The positives are that it recapitalizes and incrementally repegs USTC to $1. It reduces the amount of LUNC in supply. It reduces the circulating supply of USTC. It funds both the Oracle pool and the community pool. And the targeted approach is so only those that are selling below the peg get the fees. There's a lot going on, and clearly we can break this proposal down as time goes on and it gets closer and closer to finishing. Right now, people are in acceptance of it, and it does seem like a good signaling proposal. It does not spend any money. It does not make any changes to governance. It's simply a signal to the centralized exchanges that this is what the community wants. So it is not a dangerous proposal or a dangerous idea to vote yes or no, depending on what you guys wish to do. I want to know what you guys think. Down in the comments below, plain and simple, do you think that they will be able to peg USTC to any price point in the future? Let us know. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click, hit subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. You guys got Claybro883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin and Binance, free Discord. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.